Adrian's my name, this is my cat. Making stupid videos where it's come on in, I hope you stay. I love you but we can't elope today.
So guess what? I brought my camera along to go camping with me this past weekend. Got in the car, started taking some pictures of the mountains that we were driving through, and my memory card was full. I was like, what? Memory card's full? Turns out my memory card wasn't even in the camera. So no vlogging was done over the past weekend, but luckily I took over 400 pictures. So here is, ladies and gentlemen, my trip this weekend in photos. Here we go now. So we started out. We were all in the car. Of course, Ken started driving. You're going to hear the click of my mouse because I'm scrolling through the pictures. We stopped at a place called the Last Spike, where the last spike was driven into the Canadian Pacific Railroad back in the 1800s. That was pretty cute. Cute little picture there. Pictures of the mountains. We were driving through the Rocky Mountains. There was kind of like the hilly parts and the mountainy parts. And the weather went from rainy to sunny to rainy to sunny. It was gross. There were some cool tunnels on the way, like there always are. I love tunnels. And we made little pit stops so that Shady could go to the bathroom. And then, outside of Golden, BC, we ran into some mountain goats. So I took some pictures of myself with mountain goats because I haven't had a picture of myself with mountain goats in the photo with me ever. So there's a picture of that. And some of the beautiful rainfall over the mountains. And there's a train there. Once again, the weather was very unpredictable. I started going crazy early on in the trip. Then we stopped at this one place called Canmore. And there were like gophers all over the place. And here's a beautiful ray of sunshine. You can see we arrived in Alberta at this point because it is flat as hell. This is us lighting up sparklers, me and my family, my crazy family who's half drunk half the time. Gotta love them. Oh, MSN. This is my cousin Alex getting up in the camper. She was a bit cranky because it was morning time. This is my cousin Gage. He's adorable. Cousin Alex, Eva, family around my grandma's old camper. There's Shady. There's Eva and Alia. More family, some kids, Nick and Keenan, Ferris, Nick eating a spider hot dog. That was pretty cool. Jay, Derek. Now, a story about Derek. He was driving his Jeep up and around the campsite, and a deer jumped in front of him, and he fell off a 30-foot cliff into the river. Jeep was destroyed. Everything in the Jeep, his wallet, smokes, all of these different things, went along down the river with his Jeep, walked back with what he now found out he has a broken arm, head injuries. Oh, it was just terrible. Anyways, he was a really good sport about it. Horses. There were some really cute birds around there. Here's some squirrels. Shady and the squirrels were teasing each other the whole weekend. Me and my Uncle Bob. Gotta love Uncle Bob. This is in and around Water Valley. And then we got to my aunt's new house. That's me and my aunt there. And it was nice because they finally got a new house and it's bigger and it fits all their cute little kids inside. There's the cute little kids. Then we were on our way home. Once again, I was miserable. Shut up. And we ran into a grizzly bear. Yes, lots of photos of the grizzly bear. It was really far away. The camera takes really good close-up shots of things far away, so don't fear. And we also stopped at a river. And here's some pictures of us near the river. And then we stopped in this little town called Revelstoke. This was on the way home. And look at their little movie theater. It's so traditional. And that was a really adorable little town right in the mountains. And we tried to get Shady to sit next to this bear, and she could have sworn that this bear was alive and going to attack her, and it was adorable. So this is the cute little town. And they got colorful little houses and old-fashioned signs. And you know what? We took one more picture of the highway coming home, and a beautiful lake that we passed, and that was pretty much it. Oh, P.S. No cantaloupe question for the day. I haven't thought of anything, so you're just gonna have to wait. But, yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Leonard here. I say subscribe.